Welcome, friends, to Business Besties Live. This is where Kara and I talk all about business, share all kinds of thoughts and things on building business online. And you have witnessed, many of you, if anybody is able to show up here live, if anybody's able to find us, Kara, can you check and see, are we live on our YouTube channel? Can you just double check that and
I'm
see?
going to head over there and look
My
right now.
word. While she heads over there to check that out, those of you joining us right now, let me give you a recap of what happened. So we tried to do a duo live on Facebook this morning. If any of you have success in doing that, can you let me know how it works? Because every way I tried to do it never worked. So
We are
that's how
live on
we are
YouTube.
live. Oh, praise God. Okay. So anyways, so we figured out, so Facebook Dual Live sucked, didn't work. We were live. Kara was squished. It was zoomed in on my nose. It was very weird. And then none of that was working. And so then I said, let's meet over on our YouTube channel. So we're live streaming this right now on Business Besties Live on YouTube. And so I went to YouTube to just live stream it organically from that platform. That didn't work either. I couldn't go live there because I didn't have enough shorts published. So then I said, okay, let's go to Riverside. So now we're live streaming from Riverside, and it was supposed to let me stream on my Facebook page from here, and it's not letting me do that either.
I'm trying to tag you right now so that you could add it so they could at least click over and go to
That'd be
YouTube.
great. That'd be great. Anyways,
Yeah,
hopefully
you get it.
Patty's here because Patty was with us through this crazy morning.
Yeah.
As you guys do get here, say hello. Let us know where in this beautiful world you were tuning in from. Excited to have this conversation. And maybe you're going to catch this on the replay because that's just maybe how it's going to work today, which is fine as well. Right, Kara? Replays, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's all take a breath. Let's all take a breath and we're going to get this party started. Because again, this conversation is too important to maybe throw in the towel, because I wanted to do that, but I'm not doing that. We're not throwing in the towel. We are rocking and rolling. There's public chat. Okay. I'm getting my bearings over here on the Riverside. So if you've not met us, Kara, go ahead and introduce us.
So I'm Kara Williams, own Help Me Kara. I do email automations, websites, funnels, course membership builds, all kinds of things, all your tech things, bringing all of that together. And Mindy is my sister in Christ and my business bestie in real life. And she is amazing at all of the mindset and marketing and the messaging and helping people get past those mental blocks. So together, our students always call us the dynamic duo. And that's because together our brains, like, they work so well that we can get anybody unstuck. Like, just bring us your issue and we got you.
Yeah. That's what's really cool about it. Because how many of you have ever been in like a training or you've taken a course or whatever, and like the technical side of this thing is really a challenge. And you're like, I just wish I had someone that could help me bust through the tech side. Because here's what happens when you get into that and you're all guns a-blazing and gung-ho ready to like change the world, and you run into those blocks like that, man, well, then what happens? It spirals into your mind and you feel defeated, and, you know, like I like to say, you throw your sucker in the dirt, right? And
Yeah.
and then you stop because it's too hard.
Or play devil's advocate here, or you
Yeah.
go buy another program because you think something was wrong with that one and that this other one is going to solve all your problems. And a lot of times the marketing messages will say it's going to solve all your problems.
Yeah.
But it doesn't actually. And so I think a lot of times the thing is, people just need that person. They need someone to come alongside them and help them. And that's what we do with our clients.
Yeah. So let's get into this conversation today. Really, the one thing kind of holding back women in business, or really some mistakes that we've seen made. Collectively, Kara and I have taken over 3,800 coaching calls. We currently lead, we've got a boot camp together. We've got a mastermind we run together. We've got a retreat that we're doing this fall. Like, we got a lot of stuff going on, and we've seen the good, the bad, and the crazy when it comes to building business online, us helping coach women, but then both of us are in the field as well, doing the thing. And so
Yep.
we've seen it all. And I think so often a common theme that we've both seen in this entrepreneurial space is it's not for lack of effort. You guys are busting your butts out there. You're spending a lot of money trying to do a lot of things. But I think where most women miss it is the clarity piece and what the heck they're actually trying to execute. They've lost the clarity. And when you all of a sudden, when your brain is kind of mush and the clarity is gone, you just start reacting and just, again, like Kara said, throwing money at this course, this thing, that thing, this thing, that thing. So we're going to get into it today and we're talking about clarity and what comes with it.
Yeah. And I think too, what happens when you lose that clarity is you start jumping around. When you
Yeah.
should be focused on one thing, identify the one thing that your business needs to move forward right now and focus on that. Instead, you're like, well, I have to do everything. And so then you do nothing well.
Hmm.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you're doing the things, you're staying busy, you're ending your day and you're going, what the heck did I even do with my time today? Because I didn't make any sales. I don't feel like the needle moved. Now what?
Yeah. And I want to tell you guys, for those of you that are like, I don't even really know the one thing I should be focusing on. This is where it really begins. This is where we have just a simple framework, which I'm going to plug Unstuck and Unstoppable right now. If you are in that mindset right now where the wheels are spinning or the squirrels are having a rave in your brain and you literally can't seem to get out of that, number one, you're not alone. We've all been there in some way, shape, or form in our businesses. This is why Kara and I are business besties, because she's
Mhm.
talked me off the ledge more times than I can count.
And vice versa.
Yeah, yeah. But if you're in that space right now, we are starting Unstuck and Unstoppable. It is a 5-day boot camp. This is the third cycle that we are going to be running. We have seen so much success in helping people get out of their heads, get into action, get clear, make sales, like actually during the boot camp, which is cool.
Mhm.
But Unstuck and Unstoppable launches on Monday. If you're watching this and at the end, you're like, I need more information on that, just comment the word unstuck, because this is going to be super powerful for you. And night one, we talk about this exact thing and getting clear. All that to say, if you're like, I don't even know my next step or the one thing I should focus on this week, I want to push us out a little further right now. I want to ask you, if in 90 days, like if we sat down together today and we were celebrating something, like a win in your business in 90 days. Where are we right now?
Yeah, we're in
July,
June.
like in
Q
August.
Yeah,
Okay.
Q3 starts July 1st.
Pardon?
Q3 starts July 1st.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quarter three, July 1st. Boy,
Mhm.
that is coming. So
And
we're
Mindy, what
halfway through the year.
happens?
Yeah.
What what does your Q4 look like if you are not set up for success in Q3?
Ooh, that's another good one. Yeah. Hmm. So
Yeah,
my point is in saying what I was saying, you guys, is that I want you to think, what's the one thing I really want to have happen in the next 90 days? Or, when you're thinking of starting quarter four or whatever, what is the one thing that I want to have happen? Is it signing your first client? Is it getting more consistent leads? Is it launching your offer? Is it finally building an email list that you've been trying to build forever? Is it making your first $1,000? You've got to have a destination
Mm,
plotted or a pin dropped on that map so you know where you want to go, because that impacts what you're going to try to do this week, that one thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Did I explain that well?
yeah.
Did that make sense?
Yeah, and I think what Mindy is talking about here is what you do today, you reap the benefits of 90 days from now.
Yes, true.
So that's why we want to always work ahead and we always want to be focused on the one thing that we're looking for in 90 days. So if that's landing clients, and then I need to gain visibility and make sure that I'm getting my message in front of the right audience.
Yeah.
If it's I need to get back some of my time, maybe there's a system I need to put into place. Maybe there's some automation I need to be focused on. But whatever that is, that has to be identified and worked on without
Yes.
the squirrel brain, without going, well, I need to do this and I need to do this and I need to do this. Master one, and then we'll add something else.
Yeah. And I want to add to that too, because Kara, we've talked about this a lot, and I want you guys to really recognize this. You are being sold to all the time. This is the best thing, and this is the way I made $20,000 today, and this is the how I did, you know, and again, all of those programs, great, awesome. They work for people that are in those seasons. But I think what mostly happens is everybody's throwing money at the next thing, trying to make the bucks. And you guys are losing money. You're getting overwhelmed. You're getting frustrated, and you're broke.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. And
sorry, but I see that too
I
often.
and I had a conversation with someone yesterday, and a lot of times we are so close to our business, you have to have that other person
Yeah.
who you can present like this is what's going on, and they can help you weed through what should I be working on right now. But I had a client that I was just talking to yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And she had thrown so much money at a program that she was not set up to have the offers to make it work. But she believed like the marketing was so good around this program
Yeah.
that she believed, well, I can implement all of these things. I can make 12 new products or 4 new products in the next few days and be able to have an order bump and an upsell and all these things. Where if we look at what she actually does have, she has some great products, but she's chasing this business plan and this model that does not work for her right now, when she could be focusing on what she actually has and selling that effectively.
Totally. Oh my gosh. And we see that it's all too often. It's all too often. So back to what Kara was talking about, thinking about what's actually moving the needle or the needles that you need to move. If you want more clients, you need to be having more conversations. If you want more conversations, you need more invitations. If you want a bigger audience, you need consistent content and more sales you're getting by offering your product more, right? Like there is a flow to that. There's a little dance to this whole thing, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And two, whenever we work with our clients, especially our mastermind members, the only thing that they need to do is let us know where they want to be, and we give them an action plan for the next 7 days. For the next 7 days, this is what you focus on. In 7 days, you come back and you let us know, how did that go? Where did you get stuck? How can we help you pass that? And having that really zoned in focus of this is what I'm working on right now keeps you accountable and also helps you manage your emotions.
Yeah.
Because one of the other things is, and Mindy just said this on our mastermind call this week, she said, listen, right now you need to master the mundane.
Yes.
You need to, how do you say it? Marry the process, divorce the results.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You know, the best business is a boring business, a business where your messaging doesn't change, your products don't have to change, but you are so good at what you do that you're able to just keep that train going.
Yes.
And that's our goal for every one of our clients, is to figure out where that lane is and help them get there so that they can make consistent sales and they don't feel like their train is going off the tracks.
Yeah. Yeah. So good. And again, I want to go back to and just kind of hammer home mastering that one thing. Oftentimes Kara and I talk about this, and you guys, again, Unstuck and Unstoppable is the place to be to really deep dive into these conversations. We are doing a 1-hour training Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, right? We also have a VIP option where you can meet with us after the calls and then also get all the replays. But we talk about, again, let's just say like the freebie. I want to give you just a quick example of mastering the mundane. You've created your freebie, right? Now it's time to start talking about it, creating content around it, running that play for the next 90 days, talking about it, sharing about it, doing a live about it, creating stories, reels, really pushing people, getting that. It's the one cog in the machine that you need to start cranking, and it needs to start rolling. Now, at the end of 90 days, we evaluate and go, gosh, did you get much traction and action? How many people did you add to your email list? Are you seeing some success with that? And if not, all right, maybe we need to pivot. Maybe we need to tweak messaging. But good grief, there's some people that are like, oh, I got to do my freebie and I need to build a website and I got to get a funnel and I got to do you know, you know what I mean? Which is our nature. I think as entrepreneurs, I heard a statistic one day. It was like people who have ADHD are like 300% more likely to be an entrepreneur. I was like, pretty sure I have it. Like, right? Because we want to spin all the plates. Anyway, the point is, I think something that we really need to focus on, I'm just rolling ahead a little bit, but it really is, again, number one, just deciding the destination and what you want to accomplish really in the next 90 days. Number two, then once you have that, you can identify what are the needles I need to move to get to that goal. And really number three in this whole thing is what can wait? Yep. What do I not need right now? Right, Kara?
Can I just say something real quick? One of the things that I see too often is people want to focus on automating all the things before they even have people needing the automation. So for example, I had somebody just this week that I was coaching, and she goes, well, I don't have my mini chat set up, so I can't use comment such and such. And I'm like, so let me ask you a question. How many people are seeing your average post? And how many of those currently are commenting, interacting, liking, whatever? If those things aren't happening, then you can start using the comment, because chances are you're just going to get a few and you can manage that on your own.
Yes.
When something pops off, that's when you're like, okay, hold up. I need to do an automation because this is taking way too much time. But if you
Yeah,
spend all your time setting up the automation on the front end and no one ever comments, that's wasted time.
totally. I still don't have ManyChat, which is crazy because I get a lot of activity on my social media. It's a whole thing. Anyways, but to Kara's point, and I'm going to add to this too, I need the website done. That's a heavy lift.
It is a heavy
That's
lift.
an expense. It's a heavy lift. It's an expense. Are you talking about any of your product, what you offer, any of that right now?
Do you even know what your audience wants?
Right. So many lessons have been learned, my friends. And we want to help you close those gaps faster. And this is why, again, Unstuck and Unstoppable is the place to be. It starts on Monday night. There's likely a reason why you're watching this right now. And there's a sense of urgency because it's coming fast and furious and it's going to be here. And you need to have your butt in the seat. Because when you take a look at, Kara, let's take them through real quick. I think hopefully we've helped you guys kind of nail down, like, again, understanding where the destination is, what needles you maybe need to move to get to that. And then of course, kind of saying no to some of these things like a perfect website and designing all the graphics and creating a logo. Like that does not all need to be done for you to be successful. Okay. But can you take them through, Unstuck and Unstoppable? Because I know we had some big ahas in this foundational teaching that we do that really, man, your girl, Kara's working with a gal. And I remember, she wanted to make like $10,000 a month. She had an $8 product. Wasn't it an $8?
Yes.
Yes.
An $8 printable coloring book.
Okay. Yeah. Tell them this story because this is the stuff we see. And we want to help you guys think through this. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a client who she's like, okay, so I want to do a digital product. I'm going to do an $8 coloring book. And I said, okay, great. What is your income goal? And she goes, 10 grand. And when I sat down and I did the math, and I'm going to have to do it again now. So I did 10 grand divided by 8, even though there's going to be fees in that. She needs to sell $1,250 per month. And those are new sales. Those aren't recurring payments or anything like that. So she needs 1,250 new conversions a month. And if you multiply your conversions or that number, let's say that you have a 3% conversion rate. Gosh, how many leads does that mean you need to have?
A freaking lot.
Divided by 0.3.
Like,
you need to have 41,666 leads, qualified leads every month that are looking at that just to get the conversion rate.
Like, can we just pause for a moment and just let that hit?
41,000.
Here's what makes my heart sick. This is what makes my heart sick. So she spends all this time marketing and creating, and I'm sure whatever this coloring book thing is super cool, right? Like it's probably really awesome, which is great. Good for her. You can also just go buy like 76 coloring books at Walmart. But so whatever makes it unique and special, let's just hope to God that it is, right? And so, Patty, that's how much her jewelry is that you sell, right? Okay, this is a good conversation. Like you think about your income goal and the product that you're selling. And when there is that massive of a gap, this is where Kara and I come alongside you from a place of true love. Sister.
Yeah.
Let's let reality kind of smack you in the face there in the best way, right?
Yeah. And here's the thing. We don't do it. We're not ever doing it to be mean. We're doing it because we've watched so many people not understand the math behind it and not understand that what they're actually working toward is never going to work. And so I want to walk through the 5 nights of Unstuck and Unstoppable. That very first night, friends, that's when we're going to go really deep on what we just talked about and some other things. But that is when we really narrow down, do you have a passion project or a profit project?
Yeah.
Which one are you building? And let's run the numbers. Let's look at it and let's see what we can really do. Because sometimes, and actually it happens quite often, that night, a lot of ladies realize, oh my goodness, I now need a different product offering. And friends, there is so much data that we can uncover. And it's not once you know that, you can do something about it. But if you keep pushing toward this passion project that you don't realize is never going to pay you a profit, then guess what? You're wasting precious time and you can't get your time back. The second night, we talk about content. And this is where, now that we know what product we are offering, we talk about how do you create content that converts to clients and brings in your cold, your warm, and also your hot audience. Night 3, we talk about freebies and email list where we're going to turn those followers into buyers. So now you've got, your product offer is good and it could hit your income goals. Then we talk about the content. Now we're talking about how do we actually start converting those people from followers to buyers.
Yep.
Night 4, we talk about data. We go on a data date with you. This is where we talk to you about the metrics that actually matter in your business.
Yeah.
It is data, not drama. We are just looking at the numbers so that we know where do we double down and what do we ditch.
Yeah.
So if I have, for example, I look at the data on my content and how it converts each month. And if I see that certain types of posts or certain platforms aren't doing anything and I'm using time and energy to be there, that has to go. And I'm going to double down on the things where my engagement is great.
Yep.
And I'm going to create more content like that. Knowing that is just data. It just helps me get more efficient in the future. And then the last day, this one is so important. We talk about time blocking and really working on your business instead of in your business. And so what that truly means and how most people are stuck working in their business, and that's why they never see long-term success.
Yeah.
So that's the 5 nights.
It is a fun-filled, packed. Your brains kind of get blown, some of you, and in the best way. But again, just Kara and I being entrepreneurs, Kara's been at this for 15 years. I've been full-time since 2018. I mean, we've seen it, a lot of it, and taking out the coaching calls we have. This is why we came together to do this, because foundationally, some of you have really missed this. And I did too in the beginning. I spent thousands of dollars building systems and processes, and I've done it. I don't want to say wrong, but I've learned a lot of hard lessons along the way. And this is where we're coming in from a foundational perspective and just going, man, if you can build from a solid base, and then then let's go. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And here's the other thing. There are so many programs out there, because like Mindy said, you're getting sold to all the time.
Yeah.
There's so many programs out there that make it sound easy. And I'm just going to tell you that Unstuck and Unstoppable is actually the prerequisite in order to be able to join our mastermind, because if you don't go through that, you're not going to have the foundation that you need, and you're not going to have the reality check of what it really means to run a business. There are days where we go to do our mastermind call and there's this like somber mood because everybody's having kind of a low season, and we spend that time speaking truth and helping them with their next step. Mindy and I have the same exact issue. I can't tell you how important it is to have that community and have those people, because Mindy, how many times have you messaged me and been like, dude, I'm just going to go sell pictures of my feet. Right? Like
this is I said that a couple weeks ago. I'm like, I'm just going to start selling pictures of my feet online. I don't know.
I'm kind of sad that they got rid of the Walmart greeter, because I think I would have been super good at that job.
Yeah.
But like now we don't even have a
did.
Walmart greeter job. So like, friends, we just want you to know that yes, building a business is hard, but it is 100% worth it. And we want to help you do that successfully and quit wasting your time and start working on the things that are actually going to move the needle.
Yep.
So we just help you identify that. And this week it is $47 if you grab it before the 14th, and that's for the lives.
Yep.
If you also want the replay and you want to join each night, it's like a mini mastermind. You get to ask Mindy and I questions. We have like group count conversation. If you want to join that, it's $97 until the 14th. That'll go up to $97 and $147 when we start on the 15th. But friends, that is going to be, you think about that, Mindy, it's what, 5 hours for $47, or what is it? I can't even do the math right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 hours for the 97.
Yeah.
And the conversations we had on the last VIP group, we would end up bringing a little bit of that to the general session the next day when we would recap. But friends, there were so many just golden nuggets in there that we never have time to even talk about on our scheduled trainings. So you're going to
Yeah.
get, so much. There's so much learning.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. And it's a fraction of the price as opposed to booking you or I separately,
Oh yeah. Mindy and
Yeah.
I are what, $197 an hour each.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we wanted to give you guys, again, an opportunity. Here's what I want to say. I want to give you guys an opportunity to get to come into our world and just to again, learn some of the most valuable lessons that we've learned in working these businesses as long as we have. And really have a chance and an opportunity to get in the rooms to say, okay, you guys, this is what's going on with my business. This is where I really need help. And let us talk you through that and identify some things and get you on the right path. So anyways, all that said, comment Unstuck in the comments. I'll link whatever description in the notes, wherever you guys are watching this from. I think it's just right now on YouTube. But anyways, so look for the link for Unstuck and Unstoppable Summer Edition. It's going to be awesome. We hope to see you in the room. Kara, anything else?
Nope. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I know it's going to be good. It's going to be it gets better every time. I'm like, woo, that was like the best. That was the best. Okay. Anyway. All right, guys, we'll see you hopefully on Monday night. If not, we'll see you next week, Wednesday. Take care. God bless.